Spill it, girl.
Welcome to Spill It Girl. Mel, we made it. The finale
We made it.
happened last night.
And what a night it was.
Oh my gosh, so let's just get into it. So they're in the Mayan Riviera still.
Yes.
It's the day before the proposal. Chris still has no idea who he's going to spend the rest of his life with.
No.
So, and it's anyone's game at this point. So Lindsay and him go on a date and they once again bring up the Vancouver thing.
Yes.
And Chris admits he's not moving to Vancouver.
No.
And Lindsay.
And she says she's not leaving Vancouver.
So everyone's just kind of standing still.
Like,
and Lindsay.
what's happening?
Lindsay really shows her age when she's all like, Chris should be happy in Vancouver because I'm happy in Vancouver.
It's like, how old are you?
23.
B, she's 23,
Yeah.
right? Okay. And then B, like, what's so great about Vancouver?
I know, it's honestly like we're asking her.
Vancouver's a beautiful city, but like,
She
really.
treats Toronto like they're asking her to go to war.
I
and it's
know!
Like, it's just a city. It's not that bad. It's actually great. So then Chris meets up with Michaela. Okay, I just want to say that Michaela always gets like the junk dates though. Like Lindsay
Yeah.
at least gets to go on a oceanside bike ride with Chris.
Michaela's on a bench.
Yeah, once again they're on a bench. And so Michaela very like coyly says, "What did your parents think of me?"
Yes.
And Chris says, they thought Lindsay, and he says Lindsay's name instead of Michaela's, and the world stopped.
Says they thought Lindsay was one of the most lovely people they've ever met. And then Michaela's like, what? And you could see Chris is just kind of like backtracking,
backtrack, delete,
I didn't mean to say that. But he said it.
He said it.
And I don't know why he wouldn't have just said, I'm really sorry, I meant to say you, but I have so much going on right now. Like, but instead, he just kind of made it seem like Lindsay was the better one, according to his parents.
And so Michaela leaves. So Michaela leaves, then it's the day of the proposal.
Yeah.
Michaela starts the day of the proposal by crying, good sign. And then both the women are kind of saying like, you know what? I might just leave. And it was weird because like it's supposed to be the proposal day.
Yes.
And both women seem like they would be totally chill if he was like, okay, not you.
None of them seemed like they wanted to choose him.
Nobody seemed interested at all.
And he didn't even seem interested. It's kind of like anyone's game at this point.
Honestly, and even when he picked out the ring, like I've seen people pick out home insurance with more enthusiasm. Then he did the ring. He was like, this one. You know, it was great.
Yeah.
So then Lindsay walks up first. Lindsay walks up barefoot. I don't know if that's like a West Coast thing, but she's not wearing shoes at all.
She seems like a beachy type of person.
Absolutely.
Though. Yeah.
She walks up to him and she's all like, you know what? I don't choose you.
And she's cold all of a sudden.
Like she's all business.
She just all of a sudden turned into her sisters.
Yeah.
Like all of it. I don't know when that happened.
Maybe they put a spell on her.
Maybe they did when she saw them. It all came out.
You went to the fantasy suite.
Yeah.
I'm gonna curse you and you're gonna be just like me. So she's like, listen, bud, I'm out. She leaves, and in the car, she said something kind of smart. She was like, you know what? Everyone wants to be chosen by the Bachelor, but they forget that the girls also have a choice. I'm like, you know what?
Right.
Girl power, good for you,
I
Lindsay.
think that in a way, Lindsay knew that he wasn't going to choose her, so she was the one that wanted to do the damage, just so she could leave with some pride,
with her
you
head
know,
held
and be
high.
like, you know what? Women choose in this game too. It's not just about the man.
Absolutely.
That's cool, Lindsay.
Totally cool, Lindsay. So then Michaela shows up, and the proposal's not a proposal. He's like, we're gonna date when we get back to Toronto. Okay, you called it. You called it from day one that Michaela was going to win.
I knew she would
and
get
if you
to
want
the
to
end.
watch our old episodes, you'll see Mel says it from day one.
I totally did.
And you're absolutely right. But after watching the interview afterwards, Michaela and Chris are not together.
No, they're not. They say, are you guys together? Yes. Romantically, no. So what does that mean? Like they just hang
They're
out?
friends?
Like they're buddies after everything?
It's a weird way of saying it. It's a weird way of saying it. But then this morning, a little bird who's a lawyer sent me a message over Insta telling me that I was right. Chris got back together with someone from his past.
An ex. And you could tell that he was really, this show for him was like self-discovery.
Yeah, and
he was
also
figuring out who he was and what he wanted, and it wasn't Lindsay, it wasn't Michaela, it wasn't any of the girls.
I think it's someone maybe from back in the day.
Yeah.
But who knows? This is just what we hear from a rumor.
Yeah.
But regardless, we were both right.
We were both right.
Cheers to Spill It, girl. It's been a pleasure.
It's been a great season. Stay tuned next year. Hopefully we'll do this again because I want to keep drinking wine.
It's great. It's a great job.
Spill it, girl.